Data sharing. The learning outcomes include explain why we should share data, examine whether we should share data, list obstacles to sharing data. When data is shared, it extends the body of knowledge for all. Take a look at this next video. Why is data sharing important? If we take the comments from the video, the right medicine to the right person at the right time, there's clearly a benefit to healthcare management when you have personalized medicine. However, we can translate that saying for use in business on a less life-saving scale, of course. The right information to the right person at the right time. This saying has been around forever. It's always been a challenge to get the right information to the right person at the right time. Since we have more data and it's faster than ever, the challenges have multiplied exponentially. We need AI built into our systems so that quality problems can be addressed instantaneously. Orders can be updated without delay, and customer needs can be personalized. Customers today expect personalized service. They want you to give them what they want, and they want you to deliver it to their home, or allow them to pick up curbside, or allow them to come in and pick up, or allow them to check out without going through the line, or allow them to get online access immediately, like I do with books, although that's the library. And then we want recommendations on the next book, the next movie, the next phone, the next brand of dog treats, the best place for pizza, and the best route home through traffic. We want information, and we want it now, now, now. We don't have to share data, although it could be beneficial to mankind, society, and organizations. Whether or not we should share is a better question for a philosophical discussion. Should you share negative results that will destroy your organization and your family but save the world? There are many situations not as drastic as that, but you get the idea. When everyone shares, we get open data, and we get bigger and bigger data and more information and knowledge, theoretically. When we have all data online, it will be great for humanity. It is a prerequisite to solving many problems that humankind faces. Well, this is open data. This is data accessible to all. This is perfect data available to all. But we are not there yet. And I wonder if Mr. Kaye thought about all the bad data that would abound on the internet. Is there too much noise there now? And Sir Spiegelhalter reminds us that we still need to understand basic statistics, good thing you're taking this class, so that we don't simply let the numbers guide our decisions. Even in an era of open data, data science, and data journalism, we still need basic statistical principles in order not to be misled by apparent patterns in the numbers. In recognition of the difficulty of finding good data, Emer Coleman notes that it's no longer experts, but the crowd that often directs the flow of data. It is moving from the tyranny of the expert to the wisdom of the crowd. Is the noisy crowd always right? We are seeing more of our data being linked, particularly within hospital systems. We're now able to control some of our data, which is desirable to patients. We also receive test results at the same time as our doctors in most systems. That's giving patients power to view their own medical data. Within medical systems, security is critical, as is following HIPAA guidelines, and ensuring that all medical personnel are training. Linking all systems is obviously important to patients and doctors and results in better value-based care, a mutual goal of patients and medical providers. One way to do that is with the huge data gathered through all of our medical records. As Judy Faulkner, Epic CEO and Founder, told an audience of fellow healthcare workers and healthcare technology experts, each of you alone has big data, but if we put our data together, then it's huge data. Think of all the healthcare data available. If it can be anonymized so that it's not individually identifiable, we may be able to find trends in disease and develop mitigation strategies and ultimately cures. With apologies to Shakespeare, to share or not to share, that is the question. Yes, we should share. It builds research prestige and allows others to build upon our work and meets government funding mandates and provides access to less developed countries who may be unable to afford library subscriptions, and ultimately, it may be in the best interest of the public good. Wait a minute. No, we should not share. If it's individually identifiable, respondent privacy might be compromised. You may have a professional responsibility not to share data, particularly if you have a contract. You shouldn't share if you're unsure of how the data may be used after it leaves your control. Will the data still be secure? Think Facebook and Cambridge Analytica. You must make sure that any partners have the same data security standards as you. If you plan to file a patent application under U.S. law, you cannot share or you may compromise the ability to get a patent. If data has been collected in an illegal, unethical, or immoral way, you shouldn't share it. For instance, any data collected by the Nazis from Jewish prisoners is not used. Prisoners cannot give informed consent. In summary, as we share data, we contribute to better understanding across the world. However, data sharing leads to concerns about intellectual property, exposure of proprietary secrets, identity theft, and loss of competitive advantage. People are thus hesitant to share data. Infrastructure may not be in place to allow sharing, and people must be trained to enter, maintain, secure, and use the data.